Y'all know I don't do videos like this. I talk about my live streams, but we're going to have a live stream tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Y'all will. And it's going to be on the topic of unity. Should we unify? I know people don't ever ask that question because we just believe we should. But this is, I've been thinking about this topic for a while. And a brother of mine, a Facebook friend, I don't have a whole lot of Facebook friends at all. I keep a very, very, very small list of Facebook friends. But one of the brothers, and his name is, I'm going to give him all the credit because he blew my mind when he said this. Obviously, wisdom was speaking through this brother. But Yasha Yadid made a post. I'm not going to tell you what the post was here. I'm going to tell you what it is on the live stream. But he made a post about unity, and it was powerful. Because I, for one, that's just a little synopsis of myself and the idea of unity. There are some people that just preach unity. We should unify because we all read the Bible. We should unify because we all have the same skin color. We should unify because whatever the reason is. And when I read the Bible, I see a lot of division. And I don't think that division was necessarily bad. I believe the division was unity. You can't, without separation, division, you can't have a holy people, which means literally set apart. You can't have a set apart people without division. And in fact, because we keep trying to unify, that was one of the ancient Israelites' problems, is they kept trying to unify with the nations. They kept trying to unify with people and their pagan gods and rituals and sacrifices and thoughts and morals and cultures and ways of living. And even amongst people that say they're in the faith, I believe in separation. I believe in division. Just because a person says that they love Yah doesn't mean they love Yah. Just because a person says that they keep the commandments doesn't mean that they keep the commandments. Just because a person says, hey brother, I love you. I mean, I've learned that from dealing with these ministries. Doesn't mean that they love you. So we're going to talk about this idea of unity, because it's being preached about, especially those amongst, the Hebraic people. You're hearing a lot of, man, we need to unify, we need to unify, we need to unify. And I kind of sit back here like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool doing what I'm doing. So this is going to be a touchy topic. So if you're one of them touchy dudes and touchy sisters, please, this may not be the one for you. But this is going to be a deep, deep conversation, because this idea of unity seems to be, it seems to be a more newer thing. Almost like a new age ideology, where suddenly everyone's talking about unifying. You got, people in the faith trying to unify. My brother David talked about it in the last live stream, trying to unify with pagans, because we want to have a MAG. I want to have a mutual assistance group with pagans and idolaters and all these different people. We're going to talk about this. So we're going to talk about it in a broad scope way of talking about this thing, from the specifics and you individually to the broadness of, the faith, because I'm just one that I'm like-minded with people that we walk the same, we walk similarly, and we have very, very similar, the spirit. Not just because you claim you're in the faith and you have a head covering on a skirt. That's not... Anyways, we're going to discuss it. It's going to be an interesting conversation. It's going to be a good conversation. Bring your points. Bring what you have to say, what you think, your opinions. But I'm a strong advocate that no, people should not just run off unifying. We should think very, very, very carefully and closely of the idea of there's separation for a reason. And all separation isn't bad. All separation is not bad. In fact, separation, here's what I noticed. Usually, separation could be a good thing. But this idea of unifying usually causes somebody to compromise their beliefs, their morals, their direction, their vision. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people try to come together and unify just for the sake of unifying, because they think they were taught, they believe they should because of this new age theology, this new age way of thinking. But we're all supposed to be together. We're all supposed to be one people. We're all supposed to feel the same way and think the same way and move the same way. to the point where, well, I don't want to discuss it any further. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Tomorrow, I'll tell you what he fully said. I want to thank you again, Brother Yasha Yadid. Man, brother, you blew it. You blew me away. And, man, looking forward to it. Bless y'all. Shalom.